Okay, let's get started. Hello everyone, this is Arafellin playing Legend of Zelda Link to the Past Randomizer. This is today's daily challenge. Yeah, I felt like playing some Zelda Randomizer, didn't have anything in particular in mind, and luckily enough, today's daily challenge is a no glitches seed, and better than that is a mystery seed, so I have no idea what to expect other than some Zelda. We are using an SNES RPG Medley MSU pack. I've already heard at least 2 things I don't recognize and 2 that I do, just in the title screen intro and here. Yeah, that sounds nice and peaceful and appropriate for the naming screen, but no idea what it is. Intro scroll, we had the Secret of Mana intro and something from can't remember the track name, but it's from Final Fantasy VI, where everything's going sideways. Alright, let's just go with the date. 0927 Rando. And no. It looks like our sprite today is the IKEA shark, that I'm not even going to try to pronounce. Okay, we have an open start, so you can start from our house or from Sanctuary. Not have a starting sword. That's some neat animation on this. Started with nothing. I'm not seeing the keys, so it's not a key shuffle. Yeah, There's the map for the castle. Yeah, that sounded vaguely familiar, but I can't place it. This... Yeah, I don't know this one either. Is it Star Ocean? Yeah, SNES RPGs have some good music, but there's a lot I haven't played. Which I should rectify at some point. See, Tier 1 tree pool is just a small amount of cash. Get arrows here. Yeah, and Sanctuary is at Sanctuary, so it's probably not Enter and Shuffle. Okay, that's just money. Yeah, definitely looking like not Enter and Shuffle. The odds of both of those being in the usual place is practically nil. Just checking here to make sure. Yep. Normal content. And there's more arrows, so... Nothing useful on the Tier 1 T-Pool, nothing useful on the bush crabs. Nice peaceful forest music. This one's from Breath of Fire too. I think that was the dry well in the town you're building. The one that holds a mystery. More Final Fantasy. This is from Final Fantasy V, basically the flashback music. Start here, hope to get some bombs. Yeah, more music I don't recognize. Sounds weirdly tense though. We got a green 20. So something has been replaced in the pool. This could be swordless. Still hoping for bombs. Quake. Flute's nice. Mire is very nice. And now I can buy bombs, but really would prefer to find them. Well, we're at least set for cash for now. And some health doesn't hurt. No bombs. Don't recognize that either. It does sound Slavish. Flippers. No, it's appropriate that the shark can swim early on. But that seems like oddly suspicious generosity. Other than the lack of a weapon. Yeah, we've already got the mirror, we've already got flippers, we've already got the flute. Okay, time to see what's behind the bombable walls. Not much here. There's the boomerang. Yeah, I don't recognize this music, but something about it says Star Ocean to me. Hammer. It's more of that suspicious generosity. Yeah, hammer is always nice to get early. But if this does turn out to be swordless, it'll be even nicer. Because hammer becomes basically your main weapon. Yeah, and having the food already, I think I'll go over to desert, and then... Right, the mirror, so I can do that. No, mini boulder, then desert, then ice rock cave. There's a bottle. So let's check that before I forget to. Nothing important. And I'll certainly take the health. Can't boomerang these? Oh, it's probably reduced item functionality. Yeah, that's the thing you get a lot of in the random or mystery seeds, daily challenges, etc. You shall have hard or expert item pools or difficulty, which means you get less equipment, and the equipment you get may not be as useful. Shark fin. That's appropriate. We're swimming in the grape Kool-Aid. money. And, well, we got the flippers early, so might as well do all the flipper checks. That was garbage. And of course, the other thing with the mystery seed is we don't know what the goal is yet. It might be to be Ganon, or we might need to collect the pendants and pull pedestal, or it could be Triforce Hunt, but I haven't seen any Triforce pieces at all, so probably not. Combos. So we have 2 out of 3 medallions already. Don't have enough money to pay off Sora, but I can see what's on the ledge. And it's another bottle. Yeah, I'll take that. Not essential, but it could come in handy. So quick matchup. Okay, Crystal's at Desert and Eastern, Green Pendant at Hera. And again, I don't actually know what I need yet. Okay, heart on the ledge. And nothing important here. I should be a little more careful. Hearts, that'll be useful. That won't. Like I said, I should be a little more careful. Kind of a cute death sprite, though. That sounds like a Lundra, but I'm pretty sure Lundra was a PlayStation RPG. I got the first one with no incident. Kind of like that. Problem with the hammer is its hitbox is really awkward, especially upward. But there we go. The boomerang. Another green 20. Okay, I guess I'll try the castle. Yeah, because so far really no direction toward anything. Should have a different tree pole now. No, fewer arrows. Not what I was hoping for. Uncle has a heart piece. Guards have bombs. Just money. We don't have retro settings because I have arrows. Oop. It's kind of squished when you're carrying something. Yeah, I'm not really getting any guidance in any particular direction, so let's just clear the castle. Okay. It's more music I don't recognize. It does sound castle-y. Might as well restock bombs. We have the keys, so that puts this in logic, for what that's worth. I'll probably end up going ahead through to the back, regardless of not having a light. Or at least try to. Getting a dark cross isn't that bad, the rest of the way I'm not as familiar with. Hammer is so clumsy. Powerful, but clumsy. And speaking of power, there's the power gloves. So no need to go through the back, I can just drop down from Sanctuary. This don't really do much of anything else for us at this point, though. Another green 20. Yeah, Boomerang just can't stun things. So that points to hard or expert item functionality. And all the green 20s point to hard or expert item pool. Stairs. The next stairs. Okay, we're in the bottom right corner, roughly. And something's beating up on me. Okay. Not having a sword does not help. Alright, I meant to save and quit so I could get to Sanctuary. Yeah, what the heck, we'll give it another try. Of course, the sword was also help because then I could use the medallions and just kill everything. Yeah, that's not working. Okay, to Sanctuary. And into the back of Escape. I'll be orphaning Dark Cross, but not that big a deal. Money, bombs, and yeah. Okay, so nothing important there. I guess Saha and Eastern? Would rather have a bow for this, but really there's not much else you can do except check the mountain. Could go into the Dark World, but wouldn't be able to do anything there. Yeah, next major progression item will probably be the Moon Pearl. Half magic is nice. Especially if this is swordless. But still no progression. Right in the butt. Probably for some 20s. If I can get to 500, I can go see what Zora has. This almost sounds like Mega Man music, but it's obviously not. Yeah, I do have a track list that says what everything is, but I haven't really looked at it. That was kind of a waste. Yeah, we've got Shark kind of telekinetically holding a shield. I don't know, I guess the one flipper does stick out far enough to hold it. Big key. But having found just the map and big key so far, I think there has to be something in the big key chest. It is out of logic, but it's the only thing I can do here besides that. So I can't get to the boss without a bow. Yeah, that's probably the easiest dark rooms in the game. It still helps to have a sword to see where you are better. That's compass. So, not an item. So, last item is on the boss, and I can't get it. So yeah, I think that just leaves the mountain. Of course, we do have two ways up there. The fluid is in logic, the cave is out of logic. So this... Yeah, this still turns them to rock, because that's not technically stunning them. Yeah, Old Man is here even if you haven't actually rescued him, because the game is never set up to account for the possibility of getting here without rescuing him. Okay, there's that. Found our way to the Old Man, I think. That's the door between rooms. Okay, here's the diagonal wall. Passage to the exit corridor. Let's go left and out. Okay. That one's not too bad either. Just some more health. But from what I've seen, we're probably not getting any armor in this seed, so I could go for some health. There we go. Stupid boomerang tricks. There's our last medallion. Yeah, I do have the mirror, so I can go to Hera. It's just bombs. Alright, time to find out what the Shark's Bunny sprite is. Fish. I guess that makes sense. Alright, so our red crystals are ice and turtle rock. Their pendants are Mire and Pod. Again, we don't know if we're going to need the crystals or the pendants or something else entirely. I think I want the boomerang so I can hit the switches. The Focus Tower, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Right, there's the big key. So I can finish the dungeon except the basement. Do we have hints? We do not have hints. And hopefully the key is just locked in the basement. Yeah, tower music for a tower. That fits. Might as well flip that back in case I need the health later. This is, after all, the home of a very bad guy who will make you fall a lot. My hammer does not reach through this. Get to the big chest the intended way, because I do not trust that bomb jump. And getting hit while falling. Oh, small key is not locked in the basement. Which means there is something down there. Right, do we have boss shuffle? Looks like no. Breath of Fire battle music. Not even boss music, just battle. That was close, but we got through first try. And well, we got the green pendant, so it remains to be seen whether this is worth the trouble. But yeah, we've got no items out of there except the arrows. Okay, bombs there. Yeah, I really haven't seen anything I need to come back for yet. Another green 20. Been seeing an awful lot of those. There has to be something in here at this point, doesn't there? Oh, no, it could still be green pendant. There's a bow. But that's not enough to put almost in logic because we still need a lamp or fire rod. Still, it's nice to have a bow. Magic powder. That puts magic bat in logic. There's the moon pearl, though. So we have dark world access. I'm going to check magic bat first. So we have hammers so we can get in, and we have powders so we can activate it. Of course, the drywall music here. Okay, bombs. I'm going to start with Hype Cave to Pyramid just to check what the goal is. Okay, this sounds familiar. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is from, but I know I've heard it before. Is that bomb refund? Lamp. Ice rod. So now Armos is in logic, or Armos Knights. As well as Dark Cross for what that's worth. And the Para basement. So really I should have just gone right past here to get the Moon Pearl and Paradox Cave. Okay, one of the things Randomizer does is it will, on the pyramid, tell you what you have to do to beat the game. Because this is a mystery seed, I don't know the goal, and must collect 2 crystals and defeat his minion at the top of the tower. So you only need 2 crystals to beat Ganon in the seed, but you may need more than that regardless because we don't know how many are needed to get into Ganon's tower. It's entirely possible you still need all 7. Okay, let's come up here and check Catfish and go North Dark World. Yeah, I can check Zora while I'm here, too. This feels so bad without boots, though. Double kill. And on Catfish, we have bombs. Why is it that and not the... Or is that just your upward swimming? Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's just a fin when you're going down or to the side, but when you're swimming up, the top of the shark sticks out of the water. Again, this is just health. Which again I won't object to, but I don't know that it's worth 500 rupees. Yeah, nice drums on this track. Could you swim across here? No, you need a hook shot. Right, because you can't just go straight there when you first get into the Dark World. In the normal game. And I don't have enough money to get a rod. Do have all the medallions for what that's worth, which isn't much, really. Without a sword, I can't use them, unless it's swordless, in which case you can only use them in specific places. Yeah, we can check Stumpy, we can check Cave 45, we can check Take Game. and then go back into the dark world from the forest portal. There's pod money. Am I too close to the wall? Looks like yes. Yeah, I think the game is trying to be generous with mirror portals and not having to be completely on them to activate them, but honestly, it seems like it would work out better if it just sent you back to exactly where you mirrored from. Because then you wouldn't have the mirror bonking issues. Yeah. More music I don't recognize, but it's a mood. Trying to get some more money. I should have enough. So I should have just mirrored over here. I don't have the book, so I can't check that. I'll leave Skull for now. These was a crystal, so we have a completable crystal dungeon here. As well as the items in town. Titans. And start Smith chain also. Just a little money. And a randomizer, you can just walk out, walk back in, and get your blue stick in this case. The hammer has stupidly short range. You can be right next to something and not quite hit it. That should be all the money we'll ever need. And then some, really. Just flute this over and flute back and go into the East Town. Okay, nothing of importance. Of course, you could do Mire and Dark Mountain checks, but yeah, this isn't familiar either. Not sure it really fits Thieves Town all that well either, but yeah. There's our key. There's the fish. Yeah, I guess sharks are a kind of fish. Yeah, let me get that key now so we can unlock all the doors in here. If this were retro, I could leave it there and get it later, but it's not, so all the keys to the dungeon are in the dungeon itself. Come to think of it, if Boomerang can't stun things, the cane probably doesn't make you invulnerable either. I'm not that familiar with hard item functionality settings, but I think I remember that being a thing. Yeah, I don't really like that setting. No, it's just the whole point of the item is being able to do things, and if you make the item not be able to do things, why is it even there? Like, if your boomerang can't stun enemies, why do you have a boomerang? And yeah, it does have a few other uses, like grabbing items, hitting crystal switches, but like, the main point of the boomerang is to stun things. And you're just taking that out of the game? Why? It just feels like one of those difficulty settings that's difficulty for difficulty's sake. He should still be able to do damage, though. So, probably less awkward than Hammerblind. Power builders should stay on the up and up. Yeah, we're still taking damage. I don't know, maybe hammer would be easier. In fact, it's not like I have any healing. Yep. I saw that coming. I can leave this for now, check North Dark World. No, I meant to save continue. Whatever. So let's check Mire Shed and Desert. That is Ether. This will also let me confirm if it's swordless, because if I can use the medallion, then it is swordless. Because normally you would need the sword to use them. Yep, that's swordless. Ganon fight is going to be a pain. But that is a pendant, and I don't have the Angels of Mire anyway. So let's not bother going inside. Okay, that health is still here, so we're at least getting over 10 hearts. Probably going to be limited to 14. Okay, it's very deserty music. And the keys on the torch. So this is boots locked. And it's possible that's all we can do is this. Unless this is the big key. Which it is. so we can go beat the boss, but that's it. And it's not logic without the boots, because logic says you could grab a key from the back of the dungeon. Oh, there's Red King. But yeah, you could grab a key from the back of the dungeon, take it over to open the right side, and then not be able to get to the boss. So yeah, boots required. By logic. So that does guarantee that whatever's in the boss will not be boots and will not lead to boots. Yep. Southwest in the first room, northeast in the second one. Sometimes I get them mixed up. That was unnecessarily risky. I don't need to be at full health. Might as well start with these. Have magic. Yeah, I don't know the timing as well as I should. That was pretty much a lucky hit. And then that one goes in the wrong direction. Still not dead. There we go. And it's just the compass. Still, that's a crystal. Chrono Trigger. I want to go into Mire. No, it's a pendant. Just bombs. Yeah, I guess I'll do ice. Not super looking forward to it, but have everything we need except maybe the hook shot. So I'm pretty sure if I come in here, you don't get upgrades and reduced item pool. Yep. No capacity upgrades. Which, with it being West, I could really use more arrows and bombs. But it is not to be. I need to actually wake it up first. Yeah, more music I don't recognize, but it seems fitting enough. Let's see if I can pull off one of the bomb things. I got 3 of them. Let's finish it off with the hammer. There's a key. Yeah, there's a bomb strategy I've seen several people use, where you do something with dropping 2 bombs and tossing one to the side. But I don't know exactly how to set it up. No. It's the right spot. And there we go. Always loved a good icebreaker. Save you so much time getting the good stuff. Actually, was there health in any of these? There. Those have a lot of health, unless you're killing them with bombs. Well, they still have the health, it just only takes 1 bomb to kill them. Yeah, there's some weird physics on ice. Get in there. Again, we have a Bombo symbol on the floor because otherwise you wouldn't be able to kill these. Just need iced tea, and then I can go to the boss. Go through the door. Ice in this game is just a menace. Okay, that's just the map. This would be easier with a hook shot, but it's not necessary. Boss is going to be a pain, though. No armor, no sword, no fire rod. Can arrows even hit these? I have bombos. So, first phase will be easy. It's the rest of the fight I'm worried about. And we have the battle on the Brave Bridge from Final Fantasy V, otherwise known as Gilgamesh's theme. Okay, that's a good start. This is not, though. Oof. Yeah, no sword, no armor, no fire rod. That's not easy. Let's check what's on Dark Mountain. Yeah, no hook shots, so I'll have to use the Mire path up. And I can do Spike Cave. The cane doesn't normally give you invulnerability with these settings, but it should still work in Spike Cave. Luffy and the Fortress of Doom. That's appropriate music for Death Mountain. Sucks not having a sword, though. So many things you'd normally do casually, like swat those away, you just can't. We have Vanilla Quake. Yeah, Mire was Ezo too, wasn't it? So, double vanilla medallions. I just saw a refill on arrows. And this is as good a time as any to check what the requirements to get in Ganon's Tower are. Not even going to bother opening that because I can't do anything in there without boots or hookshot. It's a little quarter lane to get past those. Yeah, you need all 7 crystals to enter. As long as I'm here, let's check Hera Basement. Yeah, only 2 crystals required to beat Ganon, but you have to beat Ganon's tower to get to him, so you need all 7 crystals. Do this the easy way. Here's Fire Rod. So that will be required because... yeah, I'm pretty sure at least one of the Dark World dungeons that requires it is Crystal. Let's just double check that. Yeah, Turtle Rock and Skullwoods are both crystals, so I need the Fire Rod for both of those. And it will also make Cold Stare more reasonable. Yeah, this does still work in here. But just arrows. Well, at least we know. Alright, let's do Skullwoods, and I didn't beat Blind earlier, so I have to do that at some point. Actually, Red Cane is probably the better weapon than Blue Cane, if you don't get Vulnerability. Which again, most of the point of that item is it makes you invulnerable, so if it doesn't, then why do you even have it? Final Fantasy VI, Phantom Forest. Appropriate enough. Okay, we have Secret of Evermore boss music here. At least one of the prehistoric bosses used this. And right, I have this, so I don't need to pull the statue. I just want to get the magic refill while I'm here. And if I'm getting the magic refill, let's kill the Hypnos. we'll go straight to the boss, maybe get both items out of the back. Probably not. But if they are both back there, might as well get them up front. Oh, that worked out better than I was hoping. Well, expecting. You always hope for the best, but the way those move around, they're kind of a pain to hit. Didn't skirt them properly. There. Wait for the hand to get out of the way. You would normally need a sword here, but because it's swordless, this is already open. And Moth. And this is the final boss music from Super Mario War. I think that counted as a hit. Oh, right. Reduced item functionality means potions don't heal as much. Looks like that was only half of magic. Which is as much as a full bar normally, because we have the cost reduction, but still. That also implies health potions will only heal half. Or less than usual, anyway. Okay, so that was one item. Yeah, why do I always try to go that way? There's the big key. So, it's nice to have that, just in case the other item's there. Actually, what did we get out of the middle chest? I forget already. I think it was a small key. Get some bombs back. You could skirt the edge there and not have to change the bits. That's just a key. Mini Moldorans are still a pain. Okay, managed to slip past that. Yeah, enemies can't hurt you when they're in their iframes. At least most can't. And it's the book. Yeah, I think I'll check ped just in case. As long as we're here. That also opens up the tablets. Such peaceful music. Okay, that is money, so not important. And we'll check North Dark World. And probably go beat blind after. Actually, I should pop over and get a health potion. That's arrows. I'd take them both out. I didn't think that was possible, but I guess so. Not actually a rock. Yeah, this will Orphan King's Tomb, but eh. It's easy enough to get back to, if I get the boots. And the boots have to be out there. This desert was a crystal, and its boots locked. Yeah, we got a red potion, we got a green potion. Eastern's a crystal, so might want to go ahead and do that at some point. Okay, I need to do Thieves, Swamp, Ice, and Turtle Rock. Definitely. And might need to dip the others for items. Yeah, I would actually not mind having a fire shield here. But I'm not sure if it's actually available on the seed. And I think we're on hard rather than expert item availability, which I think does give you the fire shield. Yeah, this seems to be working a little better. Slower, but also safer. Not a clean fight, but it worked well enough. And there's our crystal. Just 4 more to go. Let's do Prod and Eastern. Pod I shouldn't need to clear, but there are a lot of items in there, so they could have the hook shot. Or the boots. Or both. The other item I'm missing is the cape. Yep, and the murder dactyls do not give up on you, unless they despawn completely. Or you take them out. Just get hit. That thing is in the way. Because if you get hit while you have Kiki with you, it leaves and you have to go get it again. Yep, that helps. But let's finish Eastern first. Boomerang does work on those because it's damage, not stun. This should be simple enough. And this is better equipment than you'd have coming here normally, other than lack of sword. Lack of sword doesn't really matter much. So a lot of this stuff you need to use arrows on anyway. So it would have helped if I'd used those pots more effectively. Okay, refilled on arrows. And Armor's Knights is just Armor's Knights. Not with the music I'm used to, but... simple enough. Well, that was obviously not a hookshot, so I'm still looking for that. And the boots. Whereas everything could just be internal rock. More music I don't recognize, but the intensity is appropriate. We are not bow locked today. Not that it matters much because I do have the bow. I need more keys. Of course, there's one here. Normally use the hookshot on those, but you kind of can't when you don't have one. I should have tossed a bomb across while I was upstairs. No matter. Yeah, all the keys are hiding over here. Just use a block. Can't put it too close to the edge, or it will fall in. It's not too difficult to outmaneuver those, so... Here's the map. I'll grab the money in case I need more potions later. It's with no armor and no sword. I might need it. There's the hookshot. Can I even powder these? Yes, but they only turn into single hearts. Still gets them out of the way, though. So, sometimes worth it. Okay, that's a key. Maybe should have guessed. Yeah, that's every Y item except the cape. It's this way. I don't know how people get through here in the dark. I can barely find my way through it when it's not dark. Oh, vanilla big key. I guess I'll leave it then. Yeah, let's go do Swamp. And remembering that the hammer is right next to the flute. For some reason, I keep forgetting that. Actually hit one. But first, check the tablet. Just in case that's like boots or something. Burnination. The vulture gets roasted and we get paid for our trouble. So obviously not the boots. Bright color, but not boots. Alright, now it's time to find out if I can kill things with a hookshot. I should be able to kill them just fine. Just, I don't know whether it will be able to stun things. This is Soul Blader. It has kind of a swampy feel to it. Bomb refund. Hammer Argus is going to be annoying, though. Not especially difficult, but annoying. Okay, this can stun things. Let's find out what the stun bright is. Magic. Good to know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure on hard item functionality, Boomerang does not stun things, Hookshot does. And on Expert, neither one does. Yep, let's dive her down because I'm still looking for stuff. Boomerang is still useful for some things. flooded, then you put a bomb, then you go through the entrance as the bomb's going off. And now. That's not it. And you don't actually need the sword, you just need to be in the sword charging stance. Yeah, I kind of like this track. I think it's the drums. Got 1 node. Okay, nothing over here. Yeah, you get some weird things with palette shuffle sometimes, like the water is blue, but your splash is bright pink. Okay, back to full health. That's convenient. We don't need to come back up out of the basement to get the big chest. Not that it's anything important anyway. But you can't know that until you get it. That's not far enough over. It needs to be sticking out past the railing a bit. And we really haven't gotten anything interesting here. I was hoping for the boots. Maybe some extra hearts. There's a heart piece. Right, it doesn't show in the dungeon because it's showing the dungeon items. I think the last time I checked it was at half a heart. So one more heart piece. We'll give heart 13. And I think the last one is the sanctuary heart. That is different from the normal heart containers. So it's counted separately, and I think the max in hard item pool is 14. And now for the slideshow boss. The music's nice. This is where it would really help to have the, like in Link's Awakening, where you can put any items that you want on your 2 buttons. If I could just put the hammer on B. Hit hookshot with Y, hammer with B. Not have to go into the menu every 2 seconds. Yeah, kind of a pain, but one of the easier bosses. As long as you have the hookshot. If you don't have the hookshot, it's just unbeatable. Okay. Let's see if I can ice rod it. There we go. If you get it pinned against the ice rod, while with the ice rod, you can sometimes just unlock it. Okay, no boots, but other than that, we technically have everything we need to beat the seed. Other than crystals, of course. So that was... yeah, ice and turtle rock. Let's go try to finish ice again. And with the fire rod and some potions, it should be more manageable. That hammer cold stare is just a pain. Once again, I wish I could buy upgrades, but with hard item pool, they're not available. These are the good stuff back. Get our hearts back. There we go. Through the wall. I think it's faster to just go down from here. And drop in the hole in the freezer room. The door. Ice. Nobody likes ice. Might as well get that one heart. And there, back to full health. Out of my personal space. It would help if I was hitting them. Okay, that works. Much cleaner fight with the fire rod. All that for a compass. And the crystal, of course, but compass. Okay, still have both potions. Let's come up this way and not have to bother with the dead rocks. Don't need the magic grief though, having just beaten a boss. Boots would be nice. Another bottle would be nice. A little extra health would be nice. Now let's keep checking chests. As long as they're not too far out of the way. Oh, magic cape. I think that still makes you invincible. Silvers. I didn't think silvers were available. Oh no, because it's swordless. You pretty much have to have silvers to beat Ganon. But yeah, you can't use them except in Ganon's room, because it's hard item functionality. Feels like Live Alive music. Don't know if it is, but it has that feel to it. Okay, let's test the magic cape here. And it does work. Okay, we are jamming in Turtle Rock. And really, there's no reason to go off the game. I'm gonna need to use it again. Okay. Okay, they've managed to slip past everything until here. Again, with the reduced item situation, I don't want to take chances. And of course I get hit by a chain chomp. And that's just money anyway. It's not a lot of healing, but it's something. And there's plenty of magic in this dungeon. And we've got Cobalt Blue Lava. Yep, vanilla big key. Check Mimic Cave just because it's there. Need to kill these first. Rather silly shark animation. Yeah, it means way back when you're doing that, but when you're pulling up, it seems to bend forward. that was not necessary. Yeah, this feels like battle music from Live Alive. Not the one I hear all the time, but something similar. Shitty hookshot there. It's only one heart. We're up to 13 now. When did that happen? Yeah, I think it's only the Sanctuary heart I'm missing. I think Kane works on Laser Bridge too. Let's find out. There's Sankart. So this is all the health I'm going to be getting. Let's take the safety door just in case. Now, Hammer Trinex isn't that bad, especially with half magic, but there's a lot that can go wrong still. Make absolutely sure I'm going in with full magic. I know I've heard this music before too, but again, I'm not sure what it is. Alright, you can't menu while that's exploding. Alright, now for the hard part. Actually hitting the dang thing. Ideally without getting hit yourself. There we go. Okay, this should be the last crystal. And as long as the Ganon's Tower big key is not on the torch, you should be good to go. The music has changed. Let's put down the save state. Breath of Fire 2 again. Using the hookshot gives you temporary invulnerability. I'm guessing that wasn't so much intended as it is it gives the game less things it has to process. So that when you're using the hookshot, you just don't have a hitbox. Which would also be why it lets you go across things you normally can't cross. Lufia 2. The very final dungeon. Prefer left side if it's an option. Okay, that is the compass, so don't need the boots. Kind of curious where they are, but it's probably somewhere stupid. Like Dark Cross, maybe. There's our fire shield. And these do not respond to your hammer because hammer is not a sword. Oh, key for a key. There we go. It was something like that. Love this music. Kinda hope they use the Sinistro battle music somewhere, but kind of downing it. Yeah, the Lufia 1 version of this music is good enough, but Lufia 2, the instrumentation and stuff is just so much better. There we go. We cannot switch to silvers. We're still on Lufia 2 music. I was stuck in the switch there. Oops. Read that the wrong way. You're supposed to use the statue, but that works at least as well. There we go. Cannon with the mint-flavored Triforce. Let's try not to get hit without reason. Both. Getting bullied by the emos. Trying to pick that up, not hookshot over to it. Through there. Okay, let's just use Fire Rod. So it would help if I didn't miss. There we go. That could have gone better. Do I have enough to use this? We'll find out. Perfect. Over here. Oh, come on. Smash it back. That'll be enough magic for this room. Leave the hammer on for now. Hey, there's small magic in this one? Yes. Really, there's no reason to open these, 'cause the only thing I could want at this point is the boots, and they can't be here. Because desert is boot rock, desert was a crystal, therefore, because it was 7 crystals to get in here, boots are logically required to enter Ganon's tower. So much for that. That was also a wash. Okay, hammer Moldorm on the more awkward platform. Not the most fun thing in the world, but it could be worse. And it was rather cooperative this time, too. But seriously, though, where are those boots? Okay, got through there without too much trouble. Yeah, let's do Bug Net Aghanim. I think that's a little less trouble than Hammer. We did get Sinistral battle music. The trouble with this is it's basically impossible to aim. And that's an exaggeration, but still. Yeah, let's be on the safe side, drink the potion. That's what they're for. Yeah, easier thing's probably just to get in his face and... Well, the crossfire's not helping. There we go. Okay. More music I don't recognize, but it's fitting. Normally I would bonk into the tree at the bottom of the pyramid, but no boots. But yeah, I'm going to go get healed, buy another potion, and then come back. That's a better spot. And actually... Let's get all blues. Okay, 3 blue potions and all the equipment I could want, except a sword. But this is swordless, so no sword. A little disappointed there weren't more interesting twists. And again, I don't like hard item pull or hard item difficulty. Okay, in the interest of not getting ridiculously frustrated, I'm going to put a save state here. And if things go horribly wrong, I'll just load from that. Because, yeah, Hammer Ganon. Okay, I think the first part was from Live a Live. This is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Yeah, like I said, Hammer has terrible range. And I don't have a very good feel for how big Ganon's hitbox actually is. Either what you need to hit or what you need to run into to get hurt. Hitting him on the head works pretty well. Okay, we're still on phase 1. Just keep playing it safe. Okay, we're on phase 2. And getting hit by bats. I don't feel like I should have been hit there. But yeah, that's why Hammer Ganon is such a pain. The range is garbage. And since you also can't have more than 14 hearts or any armor on this mode, you're just getting beat up trying to hit him. Right. I knew that was coming. Just stayed in there too long. Ouch. Let's listen to this music for a bit. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this is... Or no, was this Earthbound? Yeah, I think this is the Gigas fight. Except it doesn't seem to be going into the actual battle part of the battle. How is this not hitting him? That's 4 hits. How did that not hit him? Seven. 8. So 16 per phase. It's 12, I think. No, maybe it's 12 per phase. That's a terrible spot. Maybe get close enough to hit his foot. Nah. Not worth it. Come on. If I can get to the last phase, I should be able to finish him without too much trouble. It's getting there that's the problem. Yeah, that's not a good idea. You need to stop trying that. One hit. 3. And I think it is 12, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know if any of those count for phase 2. Not even going to try hitting him there. Let's use the cave glitch. Yeah, I could not get close enough to hit him. That's one hit that I definitely got in. 2. Nothing there. 3. I took a hit. Yeah, this fight with Hammer is just so much garbage. Okay, that's 6. 7. 8. One in there. Okay, that should be enough. Let's use our shot. He's warping. Two sections of floor down. It's a third one. Silvers are available now. Come on. I'd probably go to his right and get in some extra hits, but let's not take stupid chances. Here, though. If I hadn't gotten hit. Okay, this should do it. There we go. Ganon's down, and I hate Hammer Ganon. Now, imagine doing that without silver arrows. It is technically possible, Similar to how you can use sword spins to damage him, but your timing needs to be absolutely impeccable. Anyway, Chrono Trigger fanfare. Is this Earthbound? Yes, this is Earthbound. Ending remix of the town theme. The Two Towers, Hyrule Castle. Let's just accelerate through this. Shagadelic. I'm kind of curious where those boots were, though. There's has to be someplace before desert, but where? Also, your sword looks kind of gushy there because you don't actually have one. Okay, Mushroom Turn-In was just health. Shovel Spot was money. Yeah, we never checked Ether Tablet. Never checked Dark Cross. I guess it could technically be in Pyramid Fairy, because the only thing Boots were walking outside of... Well, the only thing Boots were walking was Desert itself, and Desert was not a red crystal, so... Yeah, anything else goes. Anything outside of the Desert right side and Ganon's Tower itself. Don't know this music either. But it sounds nice and calm and ending-ish. Who made this shark sprite? That'll be coming up in a little bit here. Nekone Hozuki. Okay. Yeah, this has been ALttPR playing today's daily challenge for the Link to the Past randomizer. This was a mystery seed, but it turned out to be basically a swordless 7-7 with hard item pool and difficulty. We technically only need 2 crystals to fight Ganon, but we needed all 7 to get into Ganon's Tower. We needed to beat Ganon's Tower to fight Ganon, so functionally it's a 7-7. No monster randomization, no boss randomization, no entrance randomization, no inverted, no key shuffle, no map shuffle, no compass shuffle, no nothing. Just swordless and hard. Little disappointing, but yeah, that's what you get when it's a mystery. You don't know what you're getting. Next week we'll go back to Commander Keen with Keen Dreams. Might take a few sessions to get through that. I remember it being a decent number of levels, and I think the basic structure as it is, you don't really need to beat most of the levels. It's just getting enough ammunition to fight the final boss with. It's just kind of weird. But yeah, we'll get to that then. In the meantime, every Monday and Thursday I'm posting videos of what's been Rain World for the last most of the year. Getting towards the end of it, at least it seems that way. Yeah, everything. Feel free to check out the archives, both live streamed and regular video. And yeah, until next week, enjoy your weekend. It's nice calming music.